Good morning, folks. It's a star date. It's now September 13th. Captain's log. Call Lake earlier this week was dropping encouragingly, but I guess upstate Kansas gotten some rain. I noticed it filled up a little bit yesterday. It really filled up today. It's like 3.3 some odd feet above normal. Call Lake has been kind of releasing at 8 here the last, week. So we at least have, our normal exposures. I'm wearing shorts and flip-flops. Water temperature's not bad still. So we're going to get out there. We are still hanging out at 171 subscribers still. Thanks again to our newcomers. We had 169 rejoined. Or maybe it was a new 169. I don't know. 170 and 171. So thank you all for joining. If you haven't yet, go ahead and please do subscribe. It's free. Best part, I appreciate your support always. Hit the bell icon so you're notified. Like, comment, and share it as desired in the YouTube community. And then just do make sure that you're not randomly unsubscribed. I hear, especially if you don't, regularly check a channel, YouTube might randomly unsubscribe you. Supposedly. And disclaimer, time take with a grain of salt. Yeah. Again, water temperatures are pretty mild. It's not cold at all. Real nice. And usually I'm such a weenie about water temperature. It has to be dang near bath temperature. Bathtub. Oh. Hello. Oh, too chunky. Yeah. Okay, right on. Now, we got a heron wading off in the distance there. Hang on. See if I might be able to zoom in. It's over there. Alrighty. Now, we're going to go ahead and get at it. I do actually need to kind of stop because I'm afraid I forgot a lighter, and if so, that's going to suck, yo. Oh well, I'm not turning back, and especially if they release it at 8, we ain't got time to dilly-dally and fiddle fart around, now do we? So I guess all that said, and a nice pastel-y sunrise cloud this morning. Okay. Hello, Mr. Heron. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. We got a lot of nice, pretty rocks. As always, we got the potential and the promise, so. Alright, I guess let me go ahead and quit procrastinating and see if I got a lighter, if I'm a dummy. That's a nice picture, too. Alright, 7:44 by now. I found a few flakies, maybe glass, and maybe not. Unfortunately, I did not pack my lighter. I had it in my pocket, but I guess it must have fallen out when I got my bagel dog. Bummer. Now, I do have some competition. Thankfully, it's my two buddies, and even more thankful, they had a lighter, thank God. But, they are experienced hunters. I'm kind of try not to get them. Okay, I see one friend, and the other one's hugging the shore in the bank. Okay, so shoot, I did think I seen an eagle fly up in the tree as I was approaching, but he was pretty far off. So we'll see if I get on that spillway if I might be able to see him better. Otherwise, I don't know. If my buddy Joe doesn't get to the waterfall, I might go there, or I don't know. One's in the shallows and one's edging towards the edge and, where the waterfall is. So I guess I better, I don't know, I'm just drifting all over the place. There's no real rhyme. Hang on. Sorry guys, but this might be a note. it's a big hunk. Bummer. Thought it was going to be an epic scraper or something, but oh well. Alright. Oh, I love the water. It feels so nice. Okay, well, I need to quit squirreling. I need to put my goodies in my bag. Still looking to see if I see any kind of a suggestion of an eagle in the tree line, too, so. Alright, and I do see some little killdeer scampering around on the rocks ahead of me, so. Alright. We're not totally alone, so. Okay, I didn't get a timestamp, unfortunately. It's not that much longer. Check this out. I think we got a whole salt or pepper shaker. And what's really funny is, like, I think on that first walk that we were able to get out here, September 1st maybe, and I'd found, you know, I got here in my, you know, there's a guy I knew from high school, and he was down here, and he gave me like a small bottle, and I think it was the other made of this. Oh, that's really cool. Oh, hang on, what's that? Oh, that's not flint. Okay. I'm just checking to see if these boneyards have anything to offer. Keep hearing something, I think, but I just don't know. Okay, that's a seagull coming at us, so. Alrighty, I guess let me go ahead and shut the camera off, and we could still find something epic up in here, too, so. Just get at it. Okay, it's not quite 8 o'clock. I found this glass, which, I don't know, it might not glow and it might, but I'm just taking it because, I mean, oh, wow, look at this stuff. It's got a face! Sorry, but it is. Oh my gosh, is that eye go all the way? I don't know. There's 2 little holes. Oh, cool. I'll probably just take, oh, hello, what is that? Hello. Hello, that looks Vaseline-y. And it may not be, but my God. It's got a very faint yellow. Please glow. I need this. Okay, let me grab my other things. Sorry. I just saw that very faint yellow glass. And I was like, oh my God, could that be Vaseline glass? And it may not. It'd just be really stained, funky glass. If so, it goes in the trash. Yeah. Okay. I can't see where the fellas are over this ridge line. Okay. Well, let me kick around, see if I can find anything else interesting while I'm here. I mean, so far I think our only thing of interest is that potential salt or pepper shaker. Oh, hey, what's that? Hang on. Hold on. I may have to do some digging. Sorry, I'm stuffing my face. Forgive me. Look at this. Now, I'm not seeing... Ooh. Oh. But I don't see the school. That looks like an older bottle. It's just... Doggone it. Got a break in it. Oh, well. This is interesting, right? Alright, let me shut this off so I'm not being rude and eating and stuff. I just stumbled across that, so. Whew. Bummer. Okay. Well, I see my buddy Doug. I don't see Joe anywhere. And I know he's there, you know. Oh well. It's camouflage. So, I'm kind of, I don't know, I'm just drifting around. I know the dam's going to start releasing very soon. Like I said, it's not quite 8. I think it's like 7:47-ish. 7:50 by now, maybe. So, again, Stephanie, silver linings. You got all these pretty rocks. We have hardly any undergrowth this year. This would be like a freaking grassland savanna by now. Like last year, it certainly was, that's for sure. I think I am kind of drifting towards the spillway. We always usually find really good fun glass, and we'll find, you know, chippies and artifacts and broke artifacts. I am just seeing if anything shines and catches my eye, because we have found, you know, that beautiful, I call it the Dalton drill that I'd found, I think it was January 6th of 2024. It's kind of in a similar area, not quite this area, but kind of a similar, like a channel. Okay. Well, I am so grateful for all the rocks. Ditto with the sun. That'll make my job a little easier anyhow. Alright, folks, let's keep pushing. You know, if the dam keeps up its habit, you know, I figure we can maybe walk a few places on the spillway and then work our way back, is the way I figure. Should be safe enough. Alright then. Yeah. Okay, 8:05, we're approaching the spillway. We got a couple seagulls, and I see a heron or two. Or three. There's 3 herons that are flying off. 4. Wow, 5, 6. Holy smokes, we had a little heron party. Okay. Well, like I said, we're approaching the spillway. It was 8:05 when I'd looked at the time. And I know Rivercast won't have their data updated for about probably another 15 minutes or so. But I guess while we're here, we'll go ahead and check what we can. Again, we have found very interesting stuff. I don't know if those are crows or vultures. Okay. Yeah. Looks about like what? Shin deep, maybe? Okay. Oh, woohoo, you get to help me slide. Alright, then here we go. Okay, that was a massive fail. I gotta walk on down. Okay. Alrighty, well. Oh, not quite quicksand, but it's a little soft. I guess let's see what we can find. I think those are crows. Haven't seen any other eagle possibilities, but that's okay. Alright, didn't get much further, but look at this. It might be yeah, I think it's just natural, but how pretty is that? Got another little random chippy, so. Alright, we got a lot of good gravel spots. Have not seen any suspicious orange, or not orange, any green, you know, being fun glass. See if we have anything shimmering, pink, flint, just anything. I'm not gonna mess with that. I don't see any flowers or stripes on that one. Oh, hello, there's a chunk of flint right there. Bottleneck. It's, I think that's a screw top though. Okay. I guess we'll kick around. Yeah, I think those are crows. Okay, well, let's see what else. Oh, interesting bone. I'm not gonna mess with it though, but. Okay, it's 8:18. We got a few chippies, some maybe glass. I do see a little part of a mason jar lid there, Sean. See, I see them all the time. And check this out. This, sorry, I don't want to make sure I'm not overlooking anything either while I'm here. This might be wishful thinking, you know, but this edged, I don't know. I mean, it's got some, like it could have been worked. You got the beveling, the brake. I don't know. Wishful thinking? I don't know. Oh well, I guess I'm going to shut this off. We still got like a minute or few before Rivercast should update their data. And I'd hope they don't release it a date, but they have been, so I'm pretty much almost counting on it. But I guess let me just see what else we can find. Yes. I don't really see much else interesting. What's that? That's just a rock. False alarm. Sorry, guys and gals. Yeah, let's go ahead and check that little shallow there. I was kind of interested in that when I first got here, but I squirreled and went south. So, alright, let's go ahead and clear these shadows. We'll check in with Rivercast and see what we've got to do and where we're going. Yep. Alright, I think it's about 8:25. I haven't quite checked in with Rivercast app, and here's why. I found this pretty gray blue flake. Pretty pink. Well, that's a pretty design on it. Just amazing. Oh my god, guys. I'm so excited to check this out. Oh, doggone it. Now. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We got a glower? Oh, I hope so. But, again, I've had some identical pieces, like just similar, that did not glow, so I guess we're not going to know until we get home and hit it with our black light. So, alright, well, at least we're getting a few flakies. I mean, we're not getting totally skunked and empty-handed, so I am thankful for that. The sun's trying to play peekaboo. Boo. Alright. Ooh, hold on. What is that? I think it's a more modern bottle, though. Yeah, that's more modern. Alright, then. What else? Okay, so yeah, they started releasing the damn at 8. Boo. But I seen a river vehicle, and one of the occupants was this local chick, and I think it was like 2017, 18-ish, maybe 18. She had done a community, Ponca local community watch post warning of a potential flasher. And lo and behold, that was her. I thanked her. I was like, oh my god, I carry that. Oh my god, look at that. We got a transfer insulator. Woohoo! A whole one. Holy moly. Right on. You're going with me. Alright, it's 9:03. I see my buddies Doug and Joe, and they're talking to the couple in the river buggy, the girl that posted and warned us about the river pervert flasher. It's been several years back, so they're talking. I mean, as I caught up to the two guys, they said they hadn't found anything yet, and like ditto, aside from some flakies and some, the insulator. I keep trying to call it a transformer. God. Yeah, anyhow. It's only 9:02. Yeah, I know they're going to crank it up even more. Blah, blah, blah. But, we are in this nice little spillway here. We got 4 people, but, not counting me. And I'm trying to keep the camera pointed away, just to try to keep some privacy respect thing, for lack of a better term. Alright. Yeehaw. Look at rocks. How about that? So, we're just seeing if there's anything shiny and shimmery. We found a few little last minute. But I mean, even if we don't kick up a magically beautiful little semi-transparent bird point at the end, and as you saw with the last mudlarking video, that totally is a possibility. I'm also happy to report I was a good girl. I did not spaz, and I did leave Mom's little ash locket safely at home as well. Go me. All about celebrating the little win, so leave me alone. Alright, well, I'm going to kick around some more. I might see what shallows have to offer. I thought the river buggy came in. I thought they came in off that side. I imagine they're going to have to cross at some point and get back, but I don't know. Okay, well, I'm going to shut her off for now. I hadn't seen any other eagles, but we did see a bunch of herons. My goodness, we had a bunch of herons, if anything else. So, alright, we're not even close to send off either. So, alright. I came in off the shallows. Still see everybody down. Well, somebody's in the water, and everybody else is sitting there talking. Probably swapping pictures of their finds, I bet. So, plucked a few real pretty flakies out of the shallows back over here. So, what I did is I put my trusty bag down, and I'm going to kind of skim around, make sure I'm not overlooking anything shiny where there's no feet prints. I might go ahead and check the shallows. It's not quite 9:30. They probably kicked it up to, I'm probably guesstimating about 2,000 cubic feet per second. And we still have our little exposed sandbar island, you know, right there by the bridge. So, alrighty. Ooh, hello. Ooh, look at that pretty striping. How pretty. Okay, there's a button there. Why am I able to take pictures? I hate this phone. It's so random. Oh my god. Like the legendary Ric Flair says, woo! Oh my god. Thank you, Jesus. Oh my god. Yes. Oh my god, how did they miss this? Holy shit. Woo. Thank you, Jesus. Oh my god. Sorry. See? Last minute. I'm not believing this. It's like I'm talking to this chick and, like, no joke, like, I'm not going to get a picture of your feet, but it's like half worked. It's got a notch. Whoops. Yeah. It's got a notch. Hang on. Pausing. Okay. Sorry, they're trying to cut across before it gets too deep, which I don't blame them. Once they get across, they can lollygag on their little sandbars, so. Okay, that's good. Okay, let's take a closer look at this. I don't know, that might be just natural. That might be just natural. Oh well, but that one's not. Okay. Okay, and my buddies Joe and Doug are, I think they're going down. They are aware of the gate changes, so I think they kind of have some, like, access points on some friends' property down there, I think. So I think that's why they're not as concerned as coming back up here versus me, I think. So, again, in recap, I did what I could. I told them about the changes at 8. I assumed they'd have river cast themselves, but Oh, well. Okay, let's see what else we can find, because goodness gracious, this is the setup we had the last walk. Wow. Wow. Whew. Thank you, Jesus. Again. Y'all thought I forgot, huh? God. I think the other one is just a little natural flake that had a hole, but boy, by golly, it sure looked like it by my friend's feet. And I do see they are safely on across. Good deal. Ooh, hello, what do we have here? That's kind of interesting. I guess we'll clean it up. It can be a yard rock, I guess. Okay, I do see Joe and Doug. They are way off in the distance, so... Alright. Otherwise, I am slowly working my way. Slow but sure. I'm sure they kicked up at 9 o'clock at 2000. It'll probably be sometime before the Call Lake Level website will update that, and I can confirm that. Pardon me. Ooh, hello. Flaky. Okay. So I guess let me situate myself, pausing. Okay. Otherwise, we have had various newer, different flakies that we found since, picking up that magnificent little bird point, and that interesting little flake that sure faked the both of us out, because especially my excitement, it sure looked like, it was half work, but I was like, no. Oh, God bless. So many little flakies. Yay. I love that, too. Okay. Oh, okay, there's my bag. Okay, good, good. Yeah, I guess we'll go ahead and kick. I don't think I've scraped and scuffled and blazed a trail down here yet, so I guess let's check. Oh yeah, I do see my. So I've been through this part, obviously. However, I don't see any new scuffs or scrapes up here. No, I don't. I guess we'll see if I catch anything different up here. Maybe we'll still check the shallows too, but God bless. What a rush. That's why I do it. And it clears my head, and it's good for me, and keeps me out of jail in the mental ward. Yep, yep, yep. Wow, look at this. It's just a natural flake, but wow, look at the pattern on that. Isn't that beautiful? My goodness. My graviness, that is so pretty. Okay. Well, I didn't get a time bearing. I think it's not quite 10 o'clock. Probably about 9:40-ish. So I guess let me go ahead and get in the shallows and see what we can find. I need to actually stop by the trusty bag, then make a little flaky deposit, and we'll plunge into the shallows. Yeah. Stand by. Alright, it's 9:45. You got a big flappy bird. Keep going. Oh. What are you doing, buddy? He's still flying around. Dadgummit, I lost sight of him. Okay. Okay, I do see. I didn't see my buddies, Doug and Joe, at first, but I do see them. They're still. Okay, I thought they were trying to push off towards Carbon Black. I was like, guys? I think they're just exploring the boneyards anyway, so that's fine. I noticed they were lollygagging up here, so I guess we'll go ahead and go back into the shallows. I'm trying to, I guess we'll go ahead and do the wrap up. If we do find stuff, I'll just edit it. Oh, hold on. Right here. We've got a piece of flint. Yeah, got flaky. So, you know, I was kind of worried. You know, we had a lot of more walkers than what we typically do. So I was like, oh, this might be a little futile. But, you know, kind of, I wouldn't say last minute, but almost. You know, we did find that sweet little bird point. And then, you know, I got to tell a fellow local river walker thank you for the heads up post on our local community watch page about a potential river pervert. And you know, it's a pretty pit bull too. I wish I would have gotten pit. Maybe next time if I see her, I'll ask permission if I can include the dog in the footage. You know, hopefully we also got a glower, that plate piece, and hopefully that is Vaseline glass versus a really nasty stained clear plate. We'll see. Okay, folks. Well, I don't know whether to explore this gravel bar or the shallows, you know. It is, I mean, I wouldn't be worried about the water, but it is getting warm. That's my main hesitation, though, so. Alrighty, well, again, if we find something or encounter anything, I'll include it afterwards, but sorry. If not, you know, I hope to be at it tomorrow morning, you know, God willing and Caudam willing and cooperating. You know, I'd like to go out to the Old River Bridge, but I fear it's going to be too fuller. And it tends, and I don't know why it is, but it tends to fill up quicker more dramatically than what this new bridge does. It's sciencey, I'm sure. So, anywho, I again appreciate your patience. I'm so happy I were able to go back to mudlarking, you know, and give the content some kind of relevance, you know. Otherwise, I'm not seeing too much fall colors happening yet. You know, I like fall colors, but it's just they don't last long, and it's just not worth the rest of the BS that the season brings. Sorry. I'm trying to be better, but I just want to hibernate, y'all. So, anyhow, until then, until we get back at it, y'all just enjoy your weekend, by the way, and you know, just take care of each other, take care of yourselves, and just be good to yourself, especially. It's been, you know, it's just still crazy times out there, and it's just people are crazy, so you'll just be careful and be safe. I dig all y'all. You're epic and rock, of course. This is Captain. I'm fixing to sign off and stuff. Laters. Alright, it's about 10:05-ish. The phone says it's 79 degrees, but it sure feels warmer than that to me. Maybe I'm just getting old. I found a few flakies, and this could possibly glow. So we got a couple possible glowers this morning. Yahoo! Alright, still seeing if there's any other epic last minute finds, but that little bird point, I don't think we can top that, to be honest. Alright, I don't see Becky and her friend or the dog. They had a beautiful pit bull. Oh, hold on. We got a Flappy Bird. I don't see Doug or Joe. I see a Flappy Bird. Good God. What the? Well, there was a Flappy Bird, but... Wait. Oh, it's way over there. There it is. Yeah, I can't get a beat if it even remotely has a white head or not. And I guess it could be a vulture, so.
Right.